Hey guys, how's someone? I'm back at it once again with a brand new video for you, and welcome to round 5 of our F1 2013 career mode. And we are here in sunny Spain, or well, it's sunny now. Qualifying was actually rain affected. Quali 1 and 2 was in the dry, qualifying 3 was in the wet, and thank God for that because I'm awful in the rain. But we qualified in 10th place. Like I said, we made Q3, but it started to rain at the end of Q3, so luckily I got my time in early. I was actually 6th in that session, which was quite a nice sign. And my supposed part I was going to get, which was going to increase my brake efficiency, oh yeah, unavailable, of course. Sauber are stupid when it comes to that. Anywho, quick setup look at 3-1 on the wing, 451 braking, 811 balance, suspension and camber exactly the same. Gearbox is actually quite high, mainly for straight line passing. But yeah. Also, going to be doing, obviously it's a one stop around here. I'm going to be aggressive if things. I want to try and get out to a good start more than anything else. So we'll see if that works out or not. And also, it says my batteries in this controller are ridiculously low. So I might have to name this episode something witty like batteries not included or something. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Alright. So yeah, Fernando Alonso on pole. A Ferrari on pole is quite a freak occurrence as it is. When was the last time a Ferrari qualified on pole? Somebody let me know in the comments. I'd love to find out. But yeah, Sauber's dominating row 5. Which is nice to see me and Hulkenberg there. Anywho, Spain. This ought to be fun. Lights out, and away we go. Whole curse tank being used here. Sauber's looking okay. Oh, got quite tight to that first corner apex there. Round the inside of Massa, Hamilton's getting pushed out wide. Oh, bit of contact between me and Hamilton. Oh, bit of contact between, a little nudge there between me and Nico, but he's okay. I think he's got the pass anyway. Go switch back on the inside here. Oh. Yeah, we're up to 5th. Now can we get the 4-time champion Sebastian Vettel? Gotta wind the engine back down to 2 now. Because I fueled aggressively. Whoa. Tyres on the rear. Button's gonna come through. Gotta cut back on him there and take him on the braking into that tricky hairpin. Okay, this is going to be a long 17 laps. I better buckle down because Spain is the worst track on the calendar for tyre wear, so I hope I don't drop off the cliff too quickly. Apparently, these options are good for 8 laps. Keyword being apparently. It's a bit like believing in the moon landings or Area 51 or anything like that. Buttons coming through here. Ooh. I'm going to try and come back inside on the brake in here. Oh, he's got me there. Can I slipstream and try and get him into turn 4, maybe? No, he's gone. I think. But yeah, I mean, something I wanted to talk about during this video. I was thinking about not doing this episode live and just playing the game and then talking over the top, but you guys seem to like the whole live commentary gimmick, so I'm going to try and talk and concentrate at the same time. We know how well that goes. Wish I was a woman so I could multitask like these kind of things, but just got to wait and see, I suppose. Oh, bit wide there, we're okay. But yeah, I was talking about career mode playthroughs in general, and you know the landscape of YouTube at the moment. A lot of people, obviously, are making F1 2013 videos in some capacity. A lot of people are doing career mode in some capacity. Obviously, me being one of them. And I got to say, first off, I'm proud of this community. I'm proud that a lot of us have stepped our game up this year. I think a lot of us are doing very well for ourselves when it comes to content this year. That, you know, people are trying to take their presentation and whatever to the next level. I mean, I put together that 5-minute intro at the start of this series, which many of you said was the best intro for any Formula 1 video they've ever seen, which I'm really proud of, and I put a lot of time into that, and I'm glad so many people approved of that. I really enjoyed putting that together. And I know another example, a good example, is Arava, who's, you know, just hit 2,000 subscribers, and he's doing a really good job with Scott Jensen, his career mode, and you know, using Sky Sports content and whatnot. That was really quite clever, and you know, great presentation. And I kind of felt like things were going well until one of my favourite YouTubers, not normally known for Formula 1 content, came into the mould a little bit, and that was Valdudes. Now, I've propped up Valdudes before in my days as a Forza YouTuber. I did a lot of Forza 4 videos back in the past. If you want to look back at my channel history, you might be able to see them. I did a lot of Forza at the time. So those who know me well, or have been fans of mine for a long time, will know that. In the same way that Valdude specialises really in Gran Turismo 5, obviously GT6, which is coming out later this year, and yeah, a bit of iRacing, a bit of project cars, stuff like that. Whoops, Rosberg coming through, not quite, but yeah. He did a Formula 1 2013 career mode of his own a few days ago. I think it was last week, actually. And he single-handedly slapped the entire F1 community in the face. Straight up. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way in terms of quality. The quality of his video was absolutely outstanding. I'll put a link to it in the description. Check it out if you get an opportunity. I have no shame in saying that it blows mine out of the water in terms of presentation, of using the replay cameras to pass people, quality commentary, quality presentation. It's the best F1 2013 career mode video I've ever seen. And now, it's the best career mode video of any kind I've ever seen. And he did a tremendous job with it. As Hulkenberg tries to come down on my outside there. Not having that. But, yeah, the thing is like, it was the best career mode video I've ever seen anyone make. Top to bottom, just brilliant. Whoa, as Hulkenberg tags me. Somehow we keep the position. I hope Hulkenberg gets... Rosberg's now gone past him. Yellow flags in the sector. Don't know what happened there. Somehow we're still in 6th. So we'll hang on to that. I'll have to check that on replay later on. But yeah, something like that was weird. Anywho. I'm saying is, it was the best Grimmer video I've ever seen. And a lot of the F1 community jumped on that and was like, whoa, that was so good. And I think there was a little bit of jealousy going on there. And you know, it's healthy jealousy. I think a bit of jealousy sometimes is a good thing. Because, you know, it makes you take a look at yourself and think, is this the best video I could make? And I know one guy that was really affected by this was Arav. He came out with a lot of tweets about the situation. And the only one thing really upset me, he said that, you know, the live commentary style's kind of boring. And I'd be inclined to disagree with that, because that was the backbone of what made me great as a YouTuber. And, you know, I think, taking a look at myself personally as a YouTuber, the way I see it is this. People are not subscribing to be looking for elite gameplay. Fact. Because I'm not particularly good at F1 2013, and I've never claimed to be. I don't play on Legend AI. I'm not in a league of any kind. I'm far from competitive. I know people have, you know, said, "Oh, Joe, Dre, play in the league, whatever," and it's like, guys, are you crazy? You know, it's like, that's not going to work, man. And, like, you know, I'm not good enough to, you know, to be in a league, you know, or I haven't really got the time to run either, because I'm a university student and I have a job in my spare time, you know. It's one of those things where I've got to do 3 more laps on these tyres. Jesus Christ. Rosberg's coming. Going to give him room. Couldn't commit to the move. But yeah, I mean, as I said, the thing is like, I have no shame in admitting that Valdudes is a better YouTuber than I probably ever will be in terms of presentation. And looking at myself, you guys have probably subscribed to me for my commentary style. And that sounds a little bit arrogant to say, but I don't see any other reason why you guys would. Just my humble opinion, you know. I think my commentary style is my biggest strength. The way I talk, the way you guys seem to like that. You guys have really liked when I've done Let's Plays and projects and things like that. So that's what I think you guys are watching me for. At least that's what I think anyway. I could be wrong. If I'm not, feel free to correct me. I don't mind being wrong sometimes, you know, and it's crazy. And I know a lot of people were concerned about that. My response to that is I wouldn't worry. I've always said, in life, dance with the one that brung you. My tyres are all over the place, my God. I've got to pit. I've got to pit now. I know it says lap 8, but I've got to come in now. Because my tyres are completely shot. The setup I'm running is so bad on the tyres that I hit the cliff at lap 6 when I should have gone in at lap 8. That's not good. Okay. But, yeah, I was saying is, you know, I've always said it, you know, dance with the one that brung you and focus on you. Focus on what makes your channel great rather than worrying what other people are getting up to. Whoa, some kind of crash back here because I see debris everywhere. Is that Hulkenberg behind me? Is he had to stop as well early on? Did he take some damage or something? I don't know. That's bizarre. Or guys really are pitting that early anyway. I don't know, but
the car behind has minor front wing damage.
But whatever it is, I mean, and you know what? A bit of competition never hurt anybody. I compare it to professional wrestling back in the days. Like, you know, is anybody here wrestling fans? I don't know, but I know I used to do a couple of wrestling videos now going on my channel as well. But like, when I was growing up, wrestling was in the height of the Monday Night Wars. Bit of history here for you folks. Talking about how it was the WWF versus versus WCW. You know, Monday Night Raw versus Nitro, basically, back in the day. And I'll say this, like 15 million people a night in America were watching professional wrestling at that time. And, you know, those two were battling it out for TV ratings. And, you know what? Some of the craziest wrestling storylines of the Attitude Era, and what Vince McMahon came up with in the WWF with The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin and Mick Foley, stuff like that, that is what made professional wrestling. What's Hamilton doing behind me? That's just bizarre. Anyway. But yeah, the thing is, like, competition brings out the best in them. And like I said, some of the most notable and, you know, watched moments on Monday Night Raw came from competition with WCW. Of course, you had that ended with the invasion angle and whatnot. Those who are old school wrestling fans will know what I'm talking about here. But overall, you see what I'm saying, right? Whoa, bit crazy on the exit there. Do I even really want to fight Hamilton here? Again? But, like I said, I compare that now to what we're going through in the community. Well, you know, we're all competing with each other, technically speaking. Maybe not deliberately or actively, but, you know, we're all trying to compete out there. You know, Valdudes, a lot of people saw that as unexpected competition. And that's a good thing, because it'll make us look at ourselves and realise, we can make better videos here. You know what I mean? I just take a good look at myself and think, shit, I want to be like that guy. And, you know, and that's nothing against Val or anything like that. Val's a really cool guy. I've known him for a long time, and, you know, he's one of the top YouTubers I know, and a very, very smart and intelligent person. I'm a big fan of his. I call him a friend, and he's a really, really cool guy. But the thing is like, the thing is like, you know, I lost the train of thought now a little bit, but like I said, competition is healthy. Competition is good. It brings out the best in people. And, you know, I don't see it as a threat. I see it as something to inspire me and to make better videos. I don't think I'll ever be the kind of editor that Valdudes is, because that's just not my strength. Whoa. Bit of oversteer there. But, my strength is in my commentary, and I think you guys subscribe to me for that. You know, I bring the community together a little bit around the corner. I talk to you guys a lot via Hangouts and things like that. That's my strength. As Hamilton's going to go for it again, but not this time.
Past this guy, you're much faster in sector 1.
But yeah, overall, you know, don't worry about it, folks. We're all great video makers, and we're all popular for a reason. But I'll just say this. I wouldn't worry too much about having a weakness in a certain area. It's not a bad thing, because the great thing about this community is there's something for everybody. If you guys like comedy and you guys like humor, you can watch Into the Barrier. You can watch Xmatty G, who does a lot of parodies. You know, Arava does a lot of parodies as well, and he's really good for that. If you want to see, you know... Whoa, Hamilton just comes past me there. I'm better on the brakes. Passes him there. That's nice. I'm in 8th place now, so the pit stops have all shaken out now, so people have gone in. Problem is I've only got 8 laps to do now. But if you want to see like top-notch, elite-level gameplay, watch Fishy Fan. You know, watch Fishy Fan's career mode. I saw, you know, Noble. Noble is a great guy, great YouTuber, and you know, ARL, I think 3-time champion. And he is ridiculous when it comes to gameplay. I mean, oh, Hamilton come around the inside again. Not quite. But the thing is like, with him, like, I saw him with a Caterham, and he managed to get in the points in a Caterham with Legend AI. I'm like, how is that even possible? I don't know how he did it, but somehow he did. And I'm struggling to do that in a Sauber, which is technically a much better car, and I'm using a pad. I'm not one of those guys that's going to, you know, claim to be an elite gameplay guy. That's never been my strength. My strength is I try to be entertaining, and it seems to work. I don't know. It's nice that my channel is growing nicely again. I was going through a lot of a dead period over the last few months where I was barely growing. I was really struggling, and you know, my views had gone down dramatically, and I was thinking, what am I doing wrong here? I was second guessing myself on YouTube. Like, what am I doing that's wrong? As Perez flies down the inside of me, and he's got me there. Can't argue with that one. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Call me crazy, but I wouldn't worry too much, because a lot of guys are snowballing right now. Tiamat Marduk has gotten, I think, just hit 12,000. He's going to overtake Athlete's old number, and he's going to be the number 2 guy in this community very, very soon. The guy is top quality. He's fast. He produces great guides. He does just about everything well. And, you know, that's awesome. You know, we need more guys like that, because, you know, as much as I dislike Alex Gillen's attitude sometimes, and I'm not a fan of his videos, as much as people want to take the piss out of him sometimes. I know I've done that before in a couple of my videos, and you know, I'm not exactly proud of that, but at the same time, it's an easy target sometimes, not going to lie. When he says it benefits everyone, him getting those early copies, he's not joking. It is, because when it comes out, we'll be in his search panel. You know, we'll get in there too, and we'll get a slice of that pie. And you know, as much as I didn't agree with, you know, some of the people and some of the actions that were said during that time, and like I said, I'm not a particularly big fan of Gillen. It's just one of those things where, you know, I wouldn't worry about it at all. You know, it's one of those things where we're all good in different ways, and we're all growing together. And you know, that's really cool to see that there's more guys like me coming through. And you know, I know that Arab's going to overtake me very soon. I know Ryan L83 is going to overtake me real soon, because the guy's quality, and you know, Fishy's been quality for ages and ages. So you know, I think we'll be all right. You know, it's one of those things where sometimes little things happen which just make you take a little look at yourself and think, you know, you look in the mirror and you think, am I doing that great? And you know, you doubt yourself sometimes, and that's natural. At least in my eyes, it is anyway. I don't know. God, I rambled on there. I didn't think I was going to be rambling for like over 12 laps of this race. I'm now getting chased down by Maldonado, and that can only end badly. The aim was to finish in 7th. I've still got 5 laps to go on these tyres. That could be a problem. If I can scrape some points, that'll be nice. I'm not gonna lie. Even if it's just the one, it counts, right? Maldonado, thinking about it. I will say this though, it is definitely a good thing in this game that, you know, they didn't really fix it last year. The AI is definitely more aggressive, but they're still not aggressive enough. Like, especially under braking, they still brake really early. And I think Maldonado's mistake there of braking too early cost him about a second going through the first sector. Tyres are still not too bad, but I'm not holding out much hope they're going to last 4 more laps, because like I said, Spain is the worst for tyre wear, and when the cliff comes, it's a big one. Perez in 2 laps has cleared me by 7 seconds. It's like with the update, the AI seem to get better, and the gap between me and the rest of the field seems to be getting larger. It's ridiculous. And I'm not gonna lie, I said my skill set is limited. But because of smart use of my curves, I know Manuel's not gonna pass me. Probably. Oh god, that broke way too late on that one. Maldonado gives me a little nudge. Got 2 cars behind me. Grosjean's looking around to move down the inside. I'm going to cut that off. Where did he go in, Romain? So Hamilton's doing 23.1s. My best lap so far is a 26.5. I'm 4 seconds a lap slower than even the... This isn't the Legend AI. This is the Expert AI. Like I said, I use a pad. I don't use a wheel. I know people have asked me, oh, Dre, what wheel do you use? Guys, I use a pad. Like, Grosjean's got front wing damage. He's still going faster than me. I need to get better at this game. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do I stay to the end and try and keep these tyres alive? I think they're about to go, to be honest. Am I going to come out pit lane-wise? 18th place. Whoa. You know what? Screw it. Had to 2-stop. Oh god. This is awful. This is awful. Either the Sauber car is worse than I thought it was going to be, because I just saw Hulkenberg come past. Or...
You're free to rejoin the track. The track is clear.
Who is it? Just tell him I'm busy.
You have quite a bit of spare fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3 if you need it. Turn fuel to rich.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Somebody tried to call me there.
Options confirmed for your next box.
17th place. Well, if there's one saving grace, it's Hamilton 16th. Why is it every time I record a video that someone wants to contact me? This is getting ridiculous now. So yeah, this looks going to be a pretty miserable 17th. I think my setup was a bit too aggressive towards my, cornering grip and whatnot when I didn't really need it. I should have just had a more of a tyre conservative based setup, having the camber all the way and the toe the other way, and that doesn't help it. I know those things make it so much faster, but there is a drawback. The drawback is it wears out your tyres so much faster. Especially, I said, around here, Catalonia, the worst track on the calendar for tyre wear. It's off the charts. But yeah, 2 laps to go. Let's bring it home in one piece, shall we? Actually, I'm actually gaining on Sutil a bit through here, but... It's miserable having to pit like this and all that. It's just not nice. So I know I'm better than what you're seeing right now, and you know, sometimes you can get this stuff wrong, and it's like I did on this one. And now the car feels great now. It's like, who knows? I might be able to pass Sutil for 16th, maybe. Who knows? But it's not a good result, no matter which way you look at it. See, let's just bring this car home. Look at that, a 123.5. That's like leader kind of pace. Where's this come from? It seems to be that I'm now a faster MotoGP guy than I am Formula 1 guy now. Alonso's already won. I'm going to be about a minute behind him by the time this race is over. How miserable. I can't see Sutil though into through Sandbird corner. I see you, Sutil. Alright, let's bring it home. And there you have it, folks. 17th place. That's pretty miserable, I'm not going to lie. Hulkenberg 13th, so that's going to swing the teammate challenge back in his favour as well. But simply put, I wasn't good enough today. My end of race pace was a bit reassuring, but besides that, not much to take away from that. Alonso getting the win over Vettel by 6/10, but yeah, not good.
That result keeps you in 8th position in the Drivers' Championship.
Already 74 points behind Alonso. Christ. And we've got 0 points in the Constructors as well, so that's not good either. Oh dear. I think this is one of those you'll get them next time, kid moments. But yeah. What else I can really say on that one, besides I hope you guys enjoyed the video, despite my gameplay not exactly being the best. If you got any opinions or views, feel free to let me know. And until then, I've been Harrison101. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Sayonara.